Where's my thing? Watch. All right, welcome to the stream, battery. Welcome. Yeah, I'm just doing my daily gesture drawing. Woo! I love me my gesture drawing, man. I love doing 60 gesture drawings every day, man. It's so much fun. Rough give or take. Rough give or take. Sometimes I don't finish within the minute. Sometimes I do. I think that's how all gesture drawings goes. Focus a bit too much on something they're having that looks so good that you want to draw a bit more. Yeah. I mean, but here's the thing. So, I'm using a free website. I'm using Quick Poses, and some of the references aren't the best. Some of it is like kind of covered in certain areas. So now I'm like not only doing gesture drawings, now I'm freaking have to imagine, okay, what would this look like if the arm was fully revealed or whatever. So it makes it even more challenging sometimes. Sometimes. But why am I complaining? It's free. So, you know, it's like whatever, you know? It is what it is. Oh, man. And you have other homework as well. Fudge. Also, I do not use Control Z when I do gestures. Not art-related homework, I'm guessing? Nope, it's art-related homework. I mean, that I gave myself. I could show you afterwards what it is. It's essentially doing... what is it? It's like essentially doing figure drawings, but with like a character in mind. And then, so I have to do 10 of those. And then afterwards, from those 10, I'm gonna do, like, render it out a little bit. And then render it even more later on. Yeah. And then I have a project I'm working on as well, or an illustration. And I've been procrastinating on my illustration by saying, "Oh, I have to do my homework. Chat, have to do my homework. Illustration, no, I have to do my homework first." Yeah, you'll see with me, I am the type to always practice and not do projects. You know how like some people, they're like the opposite. They always want to do like projects, but they don't want to ever do practice. Yeah, I'm like the exact opposite. So I like procrastinate by doing homework. I know, who does homework to procrastinate? Or what is it? It's I call it productive procrastination. It's like, for instance, let's say you got like schoolwork or some other things that you have to do, right? Important stuff, but it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna be pain in the butt. So rather than doing the thing that you really need to do, you do other things that are like, yes, that are kind of important, but they're not as important. So let's say you have like a midterm coming up and you have to write a paper, right? Instead of writing the paper, you just like clean your room or you file your taxes. You do something productive, but it's not the thing that you ought to be doing. It is a thing that you should do, but it's not like the most important thing. It's not the most urgent thing that you should be worrying about at that moment. Yeah, I call it productive procrastination. I do that a lot. Rather than watching YouTube videos and playing video games, I freaking do other stuff. I do that and then feel productive, then feel like anything after. Yeah, see, it's the good. See, it's like the best excuse possible. So I always point to that, be like, chat, listen, I did my homework. I can't do my illustration anymore. Chat, I did this. I practiced this fundamental. Oh, I draw like 1,000 boxes, man. Oh, man, I'm so tired. I can't do my illustration anymore. Because I think the big reason why is for me, right? When working on a project, I tend to go all out. Like the amount of mental stress I go through is immense when I work on a project. It's not like I'm trying to like make what is it, like a mass, this is like my Magnus opus or whatever, but I think about every small little thing and it's very exhausting that I feel like you know, it's the well, it's like trying to become a perfectionist. It's a lot harder for me. It's a lot harder to try to do general stuff than a project. But I mean, you know, it kind of gets to a catch-22 situation. Is like, okay, the reason why you want to get good is that when you work on projects, it looks good, not just being good for the sake of being good. Also, I mean, probably another reason why is my design. I don't really like, I have ideas, right? I have a lot of like illustrations I have like I want to do that I actually planned out, have reference for, but the reason why I haven't done it yet, because I recognize that I'm not at a level where I'm able to proficiently convey or like draw the things that I want to at the level. Like I think I have very fun ideas or interesting ideas, but since I am currently not at the skill level, like I recognize that I'm not at the skill level to actually execute those, that I don't want to even like kind of try right now, because I think I would be so frustrated that it would be counterproductive. It would be more productive for me to just work on my weaknesses that I know that I have and come back to it when I am better. Or whatever, yeah, you know. I think the problem comes from the fact that the homework doesn't need to look good, but the project needs to, yeah. Like homework, it's there for like practice. That doesn't mean that you're not gonna like try. I'm not saying like I do slop. Like it's just more in the fact that there's a lot more leeway. I try not to be a perfectionist when I'm doing homework or like doing studies. It's just more in the fact that, okay, what can I learn? Like I use it as a tool to learn, or an opportunity to learn. So make mistakes where I can make mistakes, but if I know something is wrong, of course try to fix it, but I'm not like super nitpicky or whatnot. Gosh, it's not bad. I heard advice about that, and since I do the same thing, I probably shouldn't give it since I can't even follow it. No, I'm pretty much what. Even though I do have that problem, so yeah, I don't do a lot of projects. Yeah, I don't do a lot of projects. I do a lot of practice. But now, essentially, what I'm doing to prevent myself from kind of going back to the same, you know, issues or whatnot is I have to do a project like once a month. Or that's my goal. Is I have to make an illustration or do something that's not practice related once a month. And then I guess the benefit of streaming is I could have my chat keep me accountable. And I have to make progress. So I started what, like this month? Last month? Like last month? Like past few days? Yeah, you don't understand how ecstatic. Oh my gosh, you don't understand how ecstatic my chat was to hear. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make an illustration. They're like, holy shit, it's finally an illustration after 10 years. I mean, the closest thing I've done to an illustration is like color roughs, but I mean, those aren't, you know, those aren't like full out illustrations, you know? Damn, this is in the way. Whoops. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Sorry there, Lane, buddy. Also, doing gesture drawings, there's one thing I recognize is I hate doing laying poses. Laying poses are like so effing difficult because there's so much like foreshortening and everything that you have to do, and it's absolute hell when you have to observe, you have to think about it, then you have to draw it all in a short period of time. So I guess my goal is to make a illustration where someone's laying because I'm doing all these effing gesture drawings of laying, bro. Fudge. Yeah, I thought about streaming to do the same thing, but I put off the idea streaming. Oh, why is that? You know what helps? Putting perspective square on the bottom back. Yeah, I guess you can do that. That can help, but I don't know if I have, you know, can you really do that when doing gesture drawings? Do you have enough time? If you do, damn, you're fast. Welcome, Sean. Welcome. Comes out, and this doesn't really show. Okay. Oh man. But I will say though, I mean, I draw worse when I stream. Because with stream, I mean, I guess it really depends kind of how you want to do it. But let's say if you're gonna get a mic and you're gonna talk and blah blah blah, it's difficult. It's actually fairly difficult to talk and to draw at the same time. I guess that's one of the reasons why my gestures are so bad as well. I mean, definitely not the only reason, but I'm like talking, interacting with chat on top of doing gestures, so it's like level 100 difficulty. Not always, not always. Cause it splits your focus. Yeah, technically, the best way to draw is to be in a room with just a light on the canvas or whatever you're focusing on and no music. That is the best way to draw. So yeah, when I draw off stream, not always, but let's say if I run and really like lock into something, no music, just pen and paper. And yeah, like I digitally occasionally I'll do that, but it's mostly when I do traditional. That's when I like really look in, and I do the pen and paper, so it helps me with line confidence. So you know, there's no control Z. There's no control Z. Dude, when I said that on stream one time, dude, people were freaking out. They're like, "What the fudge? How's that possible?" Freaking, they did it like 30 minutes later. They come out, they're like, "Holy shit, you're right." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." I effing know, man. What do you mean? Because it focus. Yeah, there's a lot of things you could do. You could do like something similar to me. I have a timer, focus mode. I mean, I'm a little less chatty, or I don't interact with chat as much. I mean, I still do, but I'm fairly good at reading chat. But when I'm focused or when I'm doing gesture drawings, there's more delay. So yeah, I don't read chat. I read chat when I'm like finished with the gesture. Yeah, when I finish with the gesture, I look at chat and then I'll quickly like read whatever people saying, then go back to the thing and then respond. Also really depends on, you know, what your goals are too, right? In terms of streaming. For me, I mean, it's multiple things. I guess one is accountability, but the other one is, you know, talk to people who also does art. Because, you know, I think well, art is very individualistic in terms of what you're doing. I think in any sort of like hobby or thing that you want to get good at, having a group of people to talk about struggles, advice, that's like really important. Having a community. So this is one way of doing it. Or like technically me having a community and also providing that for people who needs it if they don't have it. Because the thing with me is yeah, I'm I guess you could say I'm fairly serious with my art. I'm not gonna do art full time, BT dubs. I'm just a really dedicated hobbyist. I'm not trying to make I'm not trying to make a living off of this. Yeah, it's yeah, art time full time is kind of rough, bro. Also, I do not think I am good enough. Neither will I survive. Just knowing myself. But I never felt like joining like a Discord specific for any of my hobbies. Yeah, I respect that. No. Okay, is it just because it feels very two-faced, or you don't care, or you think in person's? I mean, obviously, in like face to face is so much better. Watch. Whoops. It's kind of hard pose. Here. I don't know. I think it just sucks at trying to talk to people in a Discord. Oh, so if I join one, I end up doing nothing in it. Ah, gotcha. So you become kind of like a lurker, kind of. You just kind of see in the background, and you just watch. you just grab some popcorn and just watch the drama that ensues or something. Pretty much. Just because, well, it could be multiple things. And think that feels weird. I mean, I think that just shows that you're not comfortable. You're not comfortable in that server. Yeah, I think it's more have to do of a comfort thing. I think if you're comfortable, right, you'd be more willing to talk, share stuff, whatnot. If you're not super comfortable, or you don't feel super welcome, there's less likelihood you're gonna be like, I'm just gonna stay in the background. Like, so I think it's just you haven't found a community, I guess, or Discord server where you feel like you're able to do that. Not necessarily saying that's a bad thing, because each Discord server is very, I'm in multiple Discord servers for arts, and I could say they're all vastly different. Very, very vastly different. Watch. Okay. Yeah. There's some that are like, okay, there's some that I join. I don't want to share anything because I look at people's stuff and I'm like, holy shit, this is like pro level. And then here's me with my stupid little doodles. I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to share anything, man. So I'm just there, you know? I mean, I'm there just witnessing people's amazing art. I'm like, holy shit, these are amazing. So those I'm just, chilling. There's some where I do share stuff occasionally, not too much. So it really depends. Also depends on like how active people are and how big it is, I guess, as well. I can imagine that. I haven't been in one, but the idea of them sounds intense. The idea of them? They can be. It just depends. For mine, it's just like people posting generally what they created, what they're working on, or what they created. There's some memes here and there. And what is it? Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I think that's the big thing, is if you're posting something at or I think posting at a place where there's people who are higher level than you does take a lot of confidence. And especially if you are trying to get advice. I think that shows that you're willing to get hurt, or you get your ego hurt or whatever to improve. Most definitely. I think there's some benefit to it because you're getting feedback, okay, right? Like that's one of the big things, nice things having a community is getting feedback on certain things. But typically, right? I would say if you know what your issues are, generally, if you know what your issues are, I do not think you need to do that unless you don't know how to fix your issues. I think if you generally know what to do, just work on that, right? But let's say you know something, let's say you have an illustration and something feels off, right? You don't know what it is quite. And I think that's when, posting to like a pro server and then asking, okay, I know this looks weird. I don't know how the hell to fix this. Please, someone help me out, I think that's where it's like super beneficial. You see, I agree with you if it doesn't make you feel all insane all the time. Not you, but me. Oh. It doesn't make me feel insane all the time. Yeah. I mean, also, there's like, obviously, right? As you get better, there's gonna be things that you recognize that are bad, like looking back to it, like retrospectively. Like, let's say I draw something and I'm like, oh shit, this looks kind of good. And then like, let's say 2 years later, you look back at the same thing, you're like, oh fudge, this is absolute garbage. And it's because of these reasons. Why? I will say though, some of the things I made in the past, I knew they were bad. I just did it just to complete it. Like, I didn't want to spend like an eternity trying to fix the eyes or the hips or something. So I'm like, you know what? This is gonna be bad, and I'm just gonna live with it so I can effing move on with my life. Just learn to move on. But here's the thing. Though. As the better I get, as the more time passes on, the less able I am the less able I'm able to do that, because those issues become more like in my face. I'm like, shiz, man, this is driving me insane. I need to fix that, or else I'm gonna shoot myself. You know, I feel I feel like you feel the same way. I think a lot of people feel the same way. Maybe not everyone, but sure. So yeah, I think that's another reason why I'm like slowly doing less and less stuff, because now my brain is like, you can't let yourself get away with that anymore, and you're like, fuck. Gosh darn freaking brain. Oh man. Okay, next for my next 20. Also portrait. Oh, it's a little too deep. Fudge. So whatever. I'm just gonna move on. But yeah. I hate drawing, by the way. But like, what? What do you mean you hate drawing? Yeah, listen, I just like getting better at things. That part is the addicting thing. The actual drawing portion, it sucks balls. I don't know, man. I think some people, they're like, oh yeah, I draw because it's fun. And then here I am, be like, you think this is fun? What the fuck? But then again, I'm the insane one for you know, doing all these things. I don't really do a lot of things that is fun while drawing. I'll be quite honest with you. I do things that I'm bad at so I could eventually get better at them. So I could eventually have fun. I could eventually be good and have fun while drawing. I mean, okay, there is one thing I made that actually I genuinely had fun. It was like yesterday. It was like a really stupid meme thing. I could show you after in a little bit. Yeah, I think when I draw something that's really stupid, very memey, very like, that's when I have a lot of fun with art. Yeah, that's not very often though. Like, imagine like for instance, imagine yeah, this is gonna be a wild. Okay. Imagine like, okay, imagine this is when you had like dial-up, you know, old school phones, right? And then you're talking to your like crush or whatever. You're talking for like hours, and then you're kind of like giggling, having fun, you know? And you're like, damn, I don't want this to end. That's how it feels when I'm having fun with art. Or when I was like doing this really stupid illustration thing. Not even an illustration, it was just a meme that I was doing yesterday. And I'm like, damn, bro. Yeah, and the last time I felt that while drawing was like 5 months prior. Same thing, it was just something stupid I was making. Just memes. Damn, okay. Alrighty. Finally. I found one of my kind. Yeah. Gotta love that dial-up. But yeah. Just making stupid meme stuff. Oh my gosh, it gives me so much joy, man. No, it's not. No. I just did it as an old reference. I just threw it in there for the what's the term? I just brought it up for the not the nuance of it. Gosh, what's the term? It's not delicacy. Not the nuance. The what's the term where something is kind of new or you don't do it very often? Not necessarily unique. There's a specific word. I cannot think of the word. I did it for that reason. Just to make it a little bit more interesting. Novelty. Yes, there you go. Yes. The novelty. Because, you know, it's dead now. So I just brought it up as a novelty. So, I mean, you know, make the conversation a little bit more interesting. Rather than saying, oh yeah, freaking, it's like you're DMing someone on Instagram or Discord. You know? It's kind of lame. Not lame per se, but you know, you gonna make it slightly different. Dang, I already did this post. Let's skip this. Damn. Probably just makes you sound old. Well, I mean, I guess. But I could just make fun of people who don't know what dial-up is. They're like, oh, you gosh darn snappers. You don't know how nice you got it. We had this thing called dial-up. Oh man, when I was trying to call my girlfriend, I had to tell everyone to freaking get off the computer. Freaking had to use my use Windows 1997. Wait, no. Windows came out in 1999, I think. When I had to do, you had to use them floppy disks. Windows 95. Was it 95 or 97? I forgot. I forgot about Gato. I mean, technically, I was too young to remember that. So that one, I'm not 100% sure. But I did grow up using freaking landlines. Those are so much fun to use. Stolen Valor. Yeah. Alrighty, buddy. You might be older than me. I'm technically a 90s kid. Technically. When I say technically, you should know what year I'm born in. If I said technically like 1,000 times. Dude, dial-up was kind of bad, bro. Not gonna lie. I remember using the laptop and whatnot. Fudge, dude! Literally, the loading pages. Like, you see it from, like, the bottom up. And you're just waiting anticipation, especially if it's like a... What is it? Like an image? Oh my gosh. Okay. I think the same age. Okay. Maybe. Is your frontal cortex fully... Yes! Oh, shiz, bro. Because if your frontal cortex is fully developed, then yes, we are the same age. If not yet, then you are younger than me. Then if it has been for a while, then you're older than me. If you know what age the frontal cortex is fully developed. And this is when your car insurance goes down. At this specific age, your car insurance goes down because they're like, oh, now you can make better judgment decisions. So we'll make it a little bit cheaper for you. Why? You're bad. I don't know this. What? What do you mean you know? What? I don't have car insurance. Oh. Well, at the age of 25, your car insurance goes down immensely because technically your frontal cortex fully develops at the age of 25, aka the part of your brain that tells you not to do drugs, or your decision making gets better, or supposedly, quote unquote. Yeah, that's everyone free. Yep. Essentially. That is. Oh, I hate link poses. I hate link poses with effing passion, mother frick. Oh man. But anyways, yeah, unfortunately, people that come to my stream are younger than me. And it's so much fun, man. Call me Yonk all the time. Call me Gramps. They say, you want your cane, old man? And I'm like, like, these darn kids. Not all of them. Not all of them. I mean, they're close to my age. Get off my lawn! Get off my lawn! Nah. Get a shotgun. Just. I could do that. I could do that because I could do that because I'm from Yeehaw Land. I'm from Yeehaw Land. Oh yeah, I could do that. Do you really want old people though? Okay, not like I don't want like I don't want like decrepit old people, you know. Listen, I just want people around my age group, okay? That's all I ask for. I don't ask for much. You know, people a little bit older, a little bit younger than me, I'm okay with that. See, because like, do you like? Listen, man, I don't want to be like, yo, what up, chat? You got that skibbity vibes and thrive. Man, I was walking down and I saw this girl that got this goddamn like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to be using that language. You don't want to siphon off your young energy? Holy smoke. Listen, I already siphoned my young energy all the time already. With all these youngins. Not really siphoning off. But I'm like, damn. Or what, like, or I would have to have Subway Surfers in like the corner of my stream. I don't want that shit, bro. It's just more in the fact that with people around my age group, I don't have to explain certain things and they'll just understand. You know? You feel? It's just easier. Not necessarily easier to talk. I guess easier to talk to. But unfortunately, they're younger than me. So what could I do, man? Okay, you do have at the top, so that's the same thing. Nah, I did it because it was a cute anime girl. You know what's really funny? Whatever you say, you know? A lot of people come to my stream and they are very surprised how old I am. Like people think that I'm like 16 to 18. I'm like, damn dog, what the fudge? You saying you see I have a yeah. Yeah, people think I'm like 18, 16. I'm over here being like, what the fudge? What are you on? I think that's really bad. You have a voice, youthful voice maybe? Or art is just maybe young people hobby? I have a youthful voice. I don't know about youthful voice per se. I think it's just because of how I talk. Not necessarily I have a youthful voice, it's just that I am more animated when I speak. Yeah, I'm just more animated when I speak. So you hear, more dynamics when I speak. More forceful, I guess. Which seems that I have like ADHD or whatever. You need to drop 2,000. You need to drop 2,000 mannerisms. Yo, dude. Yesterday, I saw this artwork, bro. It was tight. It was hella tight. Oh, yes, bro. Okay, did that age me? Did that age me? Did you get wrinkles from that? I bet you anyone that was not born within the 2000 would be like, what the hell is tight? That would show them. Yeah. Oh shit. Yay, my crappy. Woo! Okay, my crappy. Dang, that's holy shit. That is so old. I feel pretty aged actually saying the word tight. When is the last time you used the word tight? I mean, okay, I guess I did now, but like prior to that, holy shiz. I think it was like middle school for me. Yeah, like middle school, I think, or like even like elementary school. Dude, it's been so effing long. Holy shiz. I mean, I said it now just like ironically, but okay, anyways, I feel like I heard tight from a TV show or something. I ended up picking it up. TV show mannerisms every so often, yeah. Or did you dude, I grew up watching like the Kardashians. Yeah, I said it. The Kardashians, the what else? American Top Model. Okay, listen. The only reason why is because I grew up with two older sisters, and this is the stuff they would watch on TV, right? And I had no TV rights. As the youngest, I would get smacked if I like wanted something else. So I just like it was TV. I just wanted to sit and watch. And these are the things that they would watch. Bro, watching The Bachelor probably? Nah, Bachelorette. No. We didn't watch The Bachelorette. They watched American Top Model. They've watched Grey's Anatomy, the Kardashians, and those are like the main shows. Occasionally Dr. House or House MD. House MD was pretty fun to watch or going on watching. Unfortunately, I'm not as quick-witted or silver tongue as House the Goat. Yeah. Oh, the House memes, bro. House is so good. Holy shiz. Oh, yeah. Anyways, so this is my project. I'm looking at super normie household vibes. Oh yeah. But yeah, this is who the F watched the Kardashians? Oh, a lot of people, man. Come on, bro. Why do you think there's so many effing seasons of them? Okay, at least we didn't watch the Jersey Shore. Okay, we stayed away from that shit. You were the problem. Listen, I only watched it because my sisters were watching it. If I had the TV remote, I would change it to like Cartoon Network, okay? And watch my freaking Samurai Jack or freaking Toonami or freaking Adult Swim, okay? But yeah. So this is the project I am working on currently. Is Kardashian really? Yes, it is. It is. Intermediate. Let's be for real. Nah. For reals. So yeah, this is the project I'm working on. This is supposed to be. Do I have a thing? This is just supposed to be this character. It's a character from Blue Archive named Eddie. Witch Girl. Ignore that. Oh yeah, this is me like planning out some stuff. Oh yeah, this is me doing a whole bunch of witch hats because I don't know how to effing draw witch hats to save my life. So I practice whole buttloads. Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I drew a lot of witch hats. Witch hats are hard. Then this is my first. So this is my gesture drawing, just to get the general feel of it first, and then this is my first sketch. I have so many different layers because I didn't want to freaking erase a whole bunch of times. But yeah, the next thing is clothing. I have to sketch clothing next. Then after that, I'm going to do a color rough. And then after I do the color rough, then I do line art. After line art, then I'll render. Which I am not looking forward to. The previous thing I did previously, it's not really... I just stopped at a color rough, which is this. This is... Is that an OC? No! No! Were you not listening? Intermediate, were you not listening? I said it's Eddie from Blue Archive. I mean, not this one. This one is you from Blue Archive. Yeah, this is a color rough, and I never rendered this because I'm like, I don't want to render. I mean, I can technically turn this into illustration. I just have to do the line art and render. So we will see. Most likely not. I don't wanna finish this. This one I'm going to. Eventually. But yeah. And then this is my homework that I have to do. That's my previous homework. That was just 5. Now it's watch. Doing all this. I have to do 10 of these, and then from the 10, yep, it is. Wowie. I don't even have to explain who it is. That's so great. I only picked her because she's simple to draw, or I mean her design is fairly simple compared to if I try to draw like any other anime character, I'll be like, oh, it's gonna take forever. Wow. Hold on. Bro came back from school. Your time zones type beat. No, intermediate is from Japan. Sketch, clothing, color rough, line art, render, noted. I mean, that's how I do things intermediate. It is not the end all be all for all artists. That's how I like to do my process. Each person will have their own process of how they do stuff. Watch, where's him? Now you're a pro artist. I'll do. I think you overestimate my abilities to like the extreme, my guy. Hey! Batteries are not doing. We're not effing doing this, okay? Okay, so essentially, so after I draw 10 of these, I have 7. I have 3 more poses to do. Then pretty much, then I am going to I'm gonna pick 3 of these, 5 or 3. Then I am half or whatever. Then I am going to do like 3 values in shadow, and then out of 5 of those, I'm gonna pick like 2, which I'm gonna render more like fully out. That is my assignment I have to do. I've been slowly working through it. I kind of don't want to. 4 years of art. Oh my gosh. I never said the word talented. Bro is banned. Bro, it's banned in the art world. Saying that you're talented. Wait, 4 years sage? I don't know about 4 years sage. I mean, yes, I've been drawing for 4 years. I mean, yeah. So I have to do homework. I have to do rendering. I have to do clothing for this one. And this is my copying one. This one YouTuber said Picasso just didn't come out of the womb and picked up a pen and started drawing really good art. I mean, yeah. If you think about what artists were back in the day, it was a trade. You know how like carpentry was a trade? Like back in the day, it's the same concept. It takes time. It takes a lot of practice to get good. How a lot of the artists freaking died. What is it? Died before they got really famous. They got famous after the fact. I mean, yes, there are people who are talented. I'll say that. Whether it is they have amazing spatial awareness, or perspective is like super easy, or let's say they have very good understanding of shapes, so they could render stuff really quickly, or they don't. They have very good, what is it? Whatever. But it's the matter of if they're able to put in the reps to make that even better. That's a big thing. They mean how fast they got good, I think. I don't know about how fast. Maybe it has to do with that just has to go with proficiency. I mean, again, some people are better at grasping certain concepts or understanding certain things. Honestly, it's just how to optimize. It's literally is what is the fastest way to learn something, and if you know, like, you know, if you learn how to learn, I know, very meta skill. If you learn how to learn, you can learn any skill proficiently. Of course, there's the like the 10,000 hour rule, or is that like, yeah, 10,000 hour rule to get like really good at something. But that has to do with neuroscience, right? The more you do something, the better you'll get. That is as simple as it gets. I'm not gonna go through like the actual concept of synapses and all of that, because who the f cares? I don't think people don't here. It's literally, are you doing stuff efficiently, and are you getting sleep? Or are you getting sleep, exercise, all that? That's really important. If you want to learn as fast and as best as possible without feeling like burnt out, without feeling miserable, that is what you need to do. Yeah. Professional artist and neuroscientist? No, oh my goodness. I studied neuroscience. I mean, technically, I studied biochemistry, but I took enough neuroscience classes. If I took like one more neuroscience class, I could have had a neuroscience minor, but I decided not to because it's like, whatever. I get all those things. Gotta get the blood pumping. That is effing true. Also, hi, Silver. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yes. Because there's a lot of things. Like, exercise is so beneficial. Chat, go exercise. Go exercise regularly. It will help you immensely. Now draw our goblin. Damn it, I will! Gosh damn it! He's telling me to be a monkey. Chat, go to sleep. Close the stream. Yeah, go to sleep, chat. Close the stream. Go away. Chat, I'm being serious. If you are neglecting your sleep to stay on my stream, it's not worth it. Go sleep. Sleeping is better. Okay, now I'm gonna copy art, then yeah, I'll copy some art, and then I will do my homework assignment. Hi, Silver. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. How's it going? Got any other art streamer you recommend me? Hey man, all the art streamers. I mean, I haven't watched all of them, but the ones that I've watched and talked to, they're pretty good. In fact, I do. Of course, coming in clutch. Art of Calamity. Should I go? No, leave him alone. Leave Mimi alone. Let him stream in peace. There's no need for you to drag him over here like effing last time, okay? Listen, chat, okay? Common, okay, I guess intermediate effing doesn't know. Common chat courtesy, right? Common chat courtesy. Do not effing tell people, hey, you should go to this guy's stream. Unless they ask. See, I'm asking Silver for people, like artists I could check out in the future, okay? That's different. You don't go randomly be like, hey man, you should go check this person out. Or like, hey, you should go to their stream right now. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, some people get banned. People really get banned off of that, dude. So just as a common courtesy, do not do that shiz. All publicity is good publicity. Oh my gosh, batteries, please. I'm begging you, man. Last time he came to my stream, I wasn't even here because the stream just started without me noticing, and people thought I was like sleeping or something. But no, or like I started stream and I was like view farming, but I wasn't. It just started out of nowhere. Calamity art? Oh, is that the person's name? Calamity? On YouTube, right? Watch. Okay. YouTube.com. Yo, he does traditional? Damn, he faced traditionally on stream? Shee. Oh, shiz, man. I'm definitely summoned to this guy, dude. Dude, I love seeing traditional artists. Traditional artists who stream, dude. I have like a huge respect for them, dude. Holy crap. He is exceptional. Oh yeah. Yes. Now watch this stuff later. Kage Truth. Let me see. If he's exceptional. Kage Truth. Let me take a gander. I mean, do they stream or do they just make YouTube videos? Oh, Kage Sensei. Ah, yeah, I know this guy. Yeah, he's Japanese. Yeah, I know him. That one I know. I typically do not watch Japanese art channels just because I can't interact with them that much. Rice, fish, chopsticks. Nani? What is this? What is this cryptic message you're trying to send me? I think this one should be a little bit bigger. A little bit lower, a little bit bigger. Remember, the start of civilization was in Macedonia, baby. Woohoo! Have fun memorizing all the freaking Chinese dynasties. I remember I had to do that for my school. Why would American school needs Chinese dynasty? Because it's world history. We needed to learn all the Chinese dynasties. We need to know them in order, how they were similar, how they were different. Yep. The Renaissance. Yeah. Hey man, I'm not in the I'm not in the education board, okay? So I want to know why. Batteries, you don't know this. The intermediate is a spoiled little brat. I mean, let me clarify. He goes to international school. Sounds cultured or something. No, it's not cultured. Okay. He is privileged. I'll say that. He is privileged and he doesn't understand that he is privileged. It's the worst kind, bro. It's the worst kind. I studied the gruesome and interesting parts of history. Oh yeah, like the Spanish Inquisitions. No. Like, okay. So let me explain this, batteries. He's not a weeb. You know why? Because he's Japanese. Okay, he's Japanese. His parents wanted him to be proficient in English, so he studied abroad in Canada for 2 years and then was brought back to Japan. And his primary language is English because I guess when he was developing all of that, English was his thing. I mean, he speaks Japanese, he could read it, but he can't read like kanji. For some, he can't read kanji, bro. Through the course of history is also decided by the victors as well. Very true. How is an SE2 generation use considered a privileged? Intermediate. There is a billion. No, there's probably like 3 billion people on this planet that does not have an SE Gen 2 iPhone. Maybe I should just type in YouTube chat. I mean, you can. You there. Oh wait, did I not? Did I not post a link? Oh shiz, I didn't. I forgot to do that. Okay, my bad. I usually post my YouTube link on Twitch. Oh shiz. Whoops. My B. That is my bad. I should have done that earlier. I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. That is my B. That's my B. But yeah, you could go there and chat. So I like to view different aspects of it. Oh yeah, definitely. Like seeing the victor's perspective and the loser's perspective. Definitely. Yeah, they have better shiz, bro. Also, I remember an artist I found is making an anime. Like making an anime. Yeah, the fudge. Whoops. That's kind of. To be fair, I would imagine Twitch to be more popular streaming platform. Actually, I get more viewers and chatters in my YouTube stream than my Twitch. Just FYI. I get more people on my YouTube than my Twitch. At least for art. Oh, damn, really? Wait. It has been in the works for a long time, right? No? Wait. Am I thinking of the same thing? I think it's like not super long. It's like 20 minutes. I think it's originally Chinese. Or no, am I thinking of like a completely different thing? I forgot what it's called. Oh, watch. I have it in my DMs, my sister, I think if I go to my DMs with my sister, I can find it. Oh, she is. Fudge. I can't find it. Damn it. I forgot what it's called. Something Dreams. Fudge. I know it has dreams in the title or whatever. It's not Dream Machine. Sin Queen. On YouTube? On the tube? Yes, intermediate. Oh my gosh. I told you. The answer is always yes. Or on Insta. Okay, okay. On Instagram. I do not think that is this. I cannot find them when I type in that name. Probably do it later. What the fudge? Okay, anyways. I see them on Twitter. On Twitter? On Twitter. Really? Spelling is different. You know what? I'll find it later. I'll find it later. Watch. Whatever. We'll just leave it like that. So it should be Senyukin 69. That's the thing. That have the 69 at the end. Hey man, I just want to be sure. Oh, this guy? Oh, damn. I didn't know they're making anime. I know they make a lot of like manga slash comics. I know that one. I know them for that, but oh, didn't know they are teaming up with a studio. Damn. Okay. Okay. Oh, the trailer came out like 3-4 days ago. Official. Okay. I'll keep this. I'll keep this in mind. Doomsia healing session. That's what it's called. Yeah. I just saw. Okay. Yeah, I'll watch the trailer later. Make this part of stuff. Seems so long. So sharp. A little more. unfortunate. Probably need to thin this out. I technically could use the liquefy tool, but it's fine. Seems like a little bit too much volume on the hair, so I could probably reduce it just a little bit. I'm not gonna do the whole body. I'm just gonna do just a portrait shot. Damn, the head looks so big proportionate to everything else. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. It's like not the end of the world. Okay, what time is it? Oh shoot, I need to go out. Okay, chat. Not too long. I'll probably come back and stream a little bit later. I have to work out. Oh, I didn't know it was this late. I think I was yapping too much. Okay, so next time I will probably start doing my homework assignment. Then after I do that, I'll probably do my thing. Fudge. Alrighty then, chat. I'll talk to y'all later. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Alrighty. Bye.